Mm-hmm. I think maybe Rachel will have a good answer for this one, but anyone can chime in. Is it possible to spoil a baby if they want to be on top of you 24/7, or is that just a natural comfort thing?
This is a question where I tend to ask questions instead of have just a straight answer. I personally am like, I don't think there's a way to spoil a baby. Every baby deserves and needs to be taken care of and loved, and building that attachment and relationship is a big part of development and plays into a lot of key aspects of development. I would tend to ask things like, I don't know if this goes back to kind of the high needs baby question as well. But kind of the questions I would ask are, is there any level to, or any common denominator to what is dysregulating the child that's causing what may be perceived as, too much attachment or things like that. And I tend to ask some of those questions, but I don't know, Caroline, if you have anything to add to the dysregulation piece, but.
Yeah, I think I agree that there would be a lot of questions asked after that. How old is the child? How much socialization have we had? I think if anything, kind of back to the pandemic question, we may be seeing a little bit more of that because children during the pandemic, a lot of times they were at home with parents that were staying at home. And so maybe those kids that are around that 2 to 3 years old now that we're seeing that are having more transition issues from a parent, they are oftentimes, because they didn't know anybody else when in those critical developmental months and years of their early life. And so, but if the question is more like they want to be, cuddled a whole lot as a baby, I think that touch is such a good thing. And all of that is so good for development that unless it's causing issues later when they need to be able to transition to other people, then I wouldn't see a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.